Okay, so hey guys, welcome back to the science experiment area. We have no lab bench today because we're going to be talking about projectile motion a little bit and Trebuchet's projectile machines. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about just a project I've been doing with my students. So let me start by, I'll give each of you guys a pumpkin. So we'll kind of, I don't know a pumpkin for you.
Oh, I get the other one. I'm just going to watch.
Two pumpkins. Okay, so I guess I just wanted to first say, this is a trebuchet that I built, but I'm currently running a class. It's a 6-week course on just 2D kinematics, and my students are building projectile machines.
Cool.
And as of today, most of my students finished the base of their projectile machines, and I'm really proud of all the groups that did. They have really great designs. I'm really excited to see how they come together. And sort of along with that, I've been trusting some of my students to use electric drills. So I brought one as a piece to demonstrate. If anybody at home is thinking about trying to do something like this, build something like this, it's so much fun, totally worth doing, definitely requiring adult supervision. I don't allow my students to saw the wood. I just end up cutting it for them. But we've done a lot of drill safety stuff together, and so I feel good about letting them put these together. And I just wanted to mention that I think that I've seen in my students a lot of them taking sort of control of the project a little bit when they get to put their hands on it and make it themselves. And so it's been really neat to see. So anyways, I brought a drill just to say all of that. Anywho, but let's talk about what the machine actually does. So this is a trebuchet. Do you guys know what a trebuchet is or how it works?
Basically a catapult.
Like a catapult.
It's like a catapult. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's a catapult. How is it like a catapult? What makes it like a catapult?
It launches.
It flings things.
It flings things. So in that sense, it's like a slingshot too,
Yeah,
right?
a slingshot.
It's
That's
like
what I
it's
said
like a
too.
projectile machine, we would call it. It's a machine that produces a projectile. It's like those tennis ball shooters, right? But it's different than a catapult in one important way. You guys, can you tell why?
Is it
how just by looking at it?
the mechanism that launches it?
Yeah, exactly. The mechanism. So in this case, can you tell what the launching mechanism is going to be, Nate?
I'm going to guess it's the weight and this thing.
Exactly. So it's just the weight in the arm, right? So the arm will come back, and it's the weight on the end of the arm that's going to allow the payload, the projectile, to be shot, right? And a catapult, do you guys know what it is that creates that force?
I feel like it's like a giant slingshot.
In some senses, it can be like a slingshot.
Yeah.
So that's the force.
Is it
it's elastic force,
Yeah.
or a tension force. Yeah, but an elastic force essentially, right?
Okay.
So and that's been kind of fun to have students look at different things. I have some students building ballistas, which are gigantic, essentially crossbows, and I have some students building gigantic slingshots, like literal punkin chunkin kinds of things. Do you guys know what punkin chunkin is and like how it works?
No.
So it is a pastime, an October pastime of some people. Not really of me, but I've seen it done.
I've seen a giant pumpkin gun.
Is it a pumpkin gun?
It was a gun.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this
just
is
blasted
like
out.
a huge slingshot, like a big sling, kind of like what we have here. And you go out to, like a forest or some area where there's 2 poles. And you hook one end of the slingshot here, one end here, and you literally get a pumpkin, and you go as far back as you can. You have your friends pull you back, and you launch a pumpkin as far as you can. There's an episode of Modern Family.
There's episode Malcolm.
That's
Oh,
where I got
that
most of-
must be where I've
That's
seen
where I
it.
got most of my
Yeah.
education on this. So I don't really know what
Familiar.
I'm talking about. But anyways, so we're going to be kind of doing that. And yeah, we'll just get it set up. I'm going to show you guys how it works. And then I'm going to let each of you try to launch the cat, and we'll just see how it
All right.
does. We've got, I don't know if we can get the wide shot of the studio, but we have a science model, human body ripped open. We're going to see if we can't hit that guy. I don't know if that's something we can see, but who knows? Doesn't matter that anyways. Okay, so
There it is. We can see it now.
that's what we're going to do. We want it to
All
point this direction, so we're going to pull it back this way. Okay? And you can get an assistant to help you if you want somebody to hold it back, because then what you need to do is set up the sling. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to set the sling back here a little ways. You're going to take your pumpkin, and I won't launch it, Nate. I'm just going to show you. Okay? Don't worry. I know you were worried.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let go of that.
Okay. So you put this here, put the pumpkin in the sling, and then you see how you have a loop on the other end here?
Okay.
There is a screw over on this side.
Oh, that's
It's kind of hard to see. It's a pin essentially that
Okay.
you can use, and that loop's going to go over that. Okay, and then we just want to kind of create as much tension as we can here, so that the thing will stay on a screw, and then you would you want your pumpkin to be on the
Okay.
thing, and then you would release it, and it should fly.
Should fly. Should fly. Okay.
We'll see.
And if you want, I can actually be the person that holds it back, and you can tell me when. Nate, you first.
All right. Is there a way to adjust
careful.
How far it goes and how high?
So,
at this
I mean,
point?
you can pull it back further. You can go
Okay.
all the way to this point, and that's going to give you the most
I think I'm going to
force.
want to go with
Furthest,
that.
okay.
So why don't you do that? And I'll hold it down like this for you.
So don't
Well,
smack
you
my
get it set
face
up,
with
and,
the...
and then you can...
all right. Let's try to get with all these cables we got
all the
going
wires.
on.
Geez,
I might launch myself by
So hit
accident.
the social media board.
All right, so we're pulling this all the way down,
Okay.
bringing this out.
And in some ways, like launching a trebuchet well is a lot about the setup. And there are definitely much more beautiful and well put together designs than I have. Okay, Nate, so you hold here and you get to launch it, okay?
All right, so
When you're ready.
am I good with how it is right now?
You're good with how it is right now? Okay.
All right,
It's all
I
you,
got
sir.
it. Oh,
Oh,
I gotta fix
hold on,
it.
the thing fell off. So really keep it at that. Yeah, give it a little bit of
little
pull
tension.
back a little bit.
Oh, we got to make this tense.
Yep, just as much as you can. That should be fine. Okay,
Okay. Just let it go.
go ahead, bud.
Oh, it didn't go anywhere.
Well, Nate, you failed
It must have been an
class.
engineering
Fred,
flaw.
It must have been. It almost certainly was an engineering flaw.
Does it need to be heavier?
So no, actually, launched these pumpkins before you guys got here.
Okay.
Totally
I
functional.
think it
Okay.
slipped
I
off.
think
just-
I
it's
think
him.
part of what it
Yeah.
was is we had it sitting here, and you kind of, if you can, Becca, for yours, I'm gonna have you do if you can kind of give it
Turn
like
it.
this, so
Okay,
that it's sort
so
of like
it
it's gonna
pulls it
pull
back.
forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Nate, if we have time, I'll let you
All
try
right.
this. So then before Becca and Kyle.
Failure.
Seems a little unfair to me, but
It's
it's all right.
I'm glad I
I'm
got
an
to go
adult, so I'm
second,
not going to
right?
complain too much.
Very nice. Very
I was
nice.
just
Becca, would you
passively
like me to hold this for you so you can set it up?
Sure.
Okay.
Get over there.
Yeah, it's a little bit funny and kind of awkward to set up, but that's part of what makes it fun.
Okay.
And I will say I only had one student group go for the trebuchet system. I think it is probably one of the more finicky ones to get right, but once you do get it right, it is a really cool thing, I think.
What kind did they have in Braveheart? Didn't they have those in Braveheart?
Braveheart, is it a trebuchet?
I don't know.
Is it a weight, do you remember? Is it a weight that brings down the arm, or is
Not
it
sure.
is it tension?
No idea.
I think it might have been a weight because I think they cut something and it released it.
Well, so you can do that with both
Around.
catapults or trebuchets, but
Yeah.
definitely possible.
I'm not
I'll watch it
sure.
again.
Folks out there in TV land, if you want to Google that for us and put it on our Facebook page, we'd appreciate it.
I think I'm
You
ready.
ready? Okay, you got it now. It's all you.
Oh boy.
Let her rip.
Oh boy.
Where'd it go?
It is.
Oh my gosh.
No!
All right, Kylie, last try. Now I'm going to have
Yeah.
to do it just to prove that this thing actually works.
All right.
I know none of you believe me.
You're the expert.
All right.
If this were
really
medieval
takes-
combat, we'd be kind
We
of
would be
in
in
a bad
so
spot.
much trouble.
We'd
The,
Relying on this.
Bombarded already at this point.
yeah, the army would have sieged the castle.
Yeah.
Would
This time we would just be goners. And Kylie, can you sort of pull that loop out a little bit? Oh,
All right. What do you mean?
so just on the end of this rope here. Oh, you got it.
Okay.
So that piece there. Let me see that for a sec. We just got to kind of pull
Oh, I see.
this loop out.
Tighten it.
And then you can loop that around the thing. Okay. Come on. Okay, so see if you can, yeah, kind of, okay. But see, it's going to just
Stress
pull out
it?
from underneath it. So can you kind of put it up on its side? Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, let's try that.
Ah.
Let's do it like that. Okay, let's just see what happens, guys. You ready?
You do-
Okay, I'm gonna let it go. You ready?
It's in a full circle.
You need something in the middle.
Okay.
Stayed.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, show us how it's
Last
done.
time's a charm,
Show
right?
us
Oh,
how
and you know
it's
what
done.
part of it is, I think, is that this loop got all tight here. Oh, jeez, oh, man. All right, people. Here we go.
That was
Was that
that was
exciting?
really
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
Sort of
It
more
just
exciting than what we
stays.
had. Here we go, folks.
Let's
All
try this
right.
again. Here, do you want me to? I can hold it.
Yeah, do you mind holding it back for me?
You need to change the paper.
Do you think it would help
Yeah, I
incentivize
probably-
you if somebody stood over
I
there?
probably should change the, yeah, if you were over there.
I just keep expecting you to go fling
Yeah.
across.
So, let's see here. I just want to have it like that. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Please work.
So that is a
There
little
we
better.
go.
And really, I think, Kylie, that yours would have worked, but by the time... So one important thing is, and this is something that I didn't originally have, this pin right here, this part is supposed to release off the pin as it throws. And when you had it, it was a little bit tighter. And when I came up here, it was
It just
actually like that.
Flung around.
Gotcha.
So I think the weight of it, and that's something you have to keep in mind. I shouldn't have done a slip knot here. I was just moving really fast. I should have done a more secure knot. But it works if you're just a little bit gentle. Okay, do either of you guys want to try it?
All right.
Man, we launched yours. I don't know. It's hundreds of miles away.
Yeah,
So there's nothing,
it's gone.
nothing we can do. But if Becca screws up, you can try again.
I might.
Oh, Becca, let me hold it for you.
Okay.
Something that you just have to keep trying and trying and trying.
Yeah.
And that is actually one of the parts of the project that's been really fun. Is it's not just this aspect of it, like the launching, but my students have produced 3 drafts before they started making the base, and I
think
feel
that'll
like
work?
they have gone through. I think you're also you go ahead and hold it.
Okay.
Push down. All right.
Stuck there for
It's all you. Let her rip.
Hey. That was a little high.
Okay, so this
Nice
is
work.
only the second experiment where I've started to destroy the
Right.
studio, so we'll see if we can keep that at just 2. But anyways, Trebuchets, projectile machines, very cool things. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, if you're interested in doing something like this, supervision for the build and supervision for the shooting.
Yeah.
But really a totally fun thing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We will see you back in the Homework Hotline studio in just a second.